Coach?
Right, I know this is a little uncharacteristic for your guys. More your own causing of things that went wrong, or was it Georgia scheming things up? A mixture of both?
No, I think it's very much a mixture of both. Credit to them. We talked about all week. We knew what kind of football team they were. Right, they're a real good football team, and they came out with a edge and an attitude and a mentality. We knew they were going to be aggressive, pushing the ball down the field, and yeah, it's a combination. I thought, execution wasn't great, but we didn't tackle. I mean, we'd been really good all year so far, positioning on the ball, not losing leverage, head up, eyes up, tackling. Again, credit to them. I thought, whoever it was, whether it was Bowers, whether it was the running backs, I thought ran hard for them. I thought I thought they played with an edge, they got out to a quick start, we had a chance to make a stop there, and then we killed ourselves with a silly penalty, right? And so then they go down and score another touchdown, and so all those things. And I as a play caller, I just couldn't get it right either. I couldn't put the guys, just to time up sort of the perfect pressure. I was either a play early, I was a play late, and sometimes you're just having those games when you're on, and this was one of those that just nothing seemed to go right. But I will say this: there is still no defense that I would rather coach than this group of guys. They competed to the end, and so we'll go back, we'll figure out the issues, and we'll be ready for next week.
Brandon, did Dion give you an explanation for that penalty? It looked like maybe they thought the play was still alive, or what exactly?
Yeah, at the end of the day, just the way the rules are, you can't crack whether it was alive or not. It wasn't that. It was just that, the whistle wasn't ever really blown dead. I wish it would have, because then everybody would have stopped. But regardless, you can't crack back on a defenseless, player, and so we'll get that corrected. It's unfortunate, but can't take it back.
Brad, we knew how strong your run defense was. They started the game just throwing and really attacking the passing game. Did that catch the secondary by surprise? Was that?
No, there was nothing by surprise there. We like I said, we talked about it all week, that we knew they were going to come out when they're at home. They push the ball vertically, early and often, and again, there were some communication things out there. It was a complete, from coaches, from coordinator to the coaches to the players, it's not our standard, and we know that. There's no way to sugarcoat it. There's no way to sit up here and tell you this. Like, listen, we got whipped, and I think the key for all of us to understand, right, is that you just have to stay within the facility. It doesn't matter. You're going to get humbled really quick. Everybody tells you how good you are, right? And it can be right around the corner. And so we understand the task we have ahead of us, a really good Missouri offense. And so we better get things fixed and play back to our standard and our level.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Thanks.